Are you having a hard time expressing your emotions? You might have been with your partner for a very long time, and you might even spend many years together, and yet you don't really know each other on a deep, intimate level. And that reason being is you aren't expressing your true self, or perhaps your partner is not expressing their true self. And the reason why people do this varies, of course, but usually the main underlying reason is actually the fear of being vulnerable, of being seen, and of creating unwanted consequences as a result. And people fear that their partner will leave them, or that they will have more conflict if they express negative feelings. And people fear that their partner won't like them, or they might think negatively of them. And there are many partners out there who also suppress what they feel as a way to keep a relationship. And as a result, they bury down the negative emotion. But in the long run, when they do this, the person goes largely unknown by the person that they spent their life with. And as a result, they feel alone and empty, and life does not reflect their deeper self. I'm going to give you a formula that's going to help you in order to work on your emotional expression without being too overwhelming for your partner. Number one is that the moment that you recognize in your body that your body is signaling something uncomfortable, you need to start saying what you're feeling. The signs you might get is agitation, your stomach might start to crumble, you might have clinches. And when you see that your mind is starting to overchat, or perhaps it's repeating an interaction in your mind, and when you know that something is not all right with you, but you're not sure, what it's okay to just say, I am upset, but not sure why. Number two, you need to get used to not putting blame to your partner, and you need to learn to own up to your own emotions and to say that they're yours. So you can start by using I phrases such as, I am having a reaction to this. I am noticing. I am feeling. I'm confused. I'm upset. I have the need to express my feelings. The point here is to try to avoid judgment and criticism towards your partner. When we start interactions that way, it only manages to put the other on the defensive end, and it usually doesn't end well. And always keep in mind when you're talking that you guys are a team together and that you love each other, and the goal is not to be the winner or to make your partner feel horrible. The point here is to be your authentic self and to be able to express what is going on for you. Number three, you also need to come to terms that there may not be a resolution. And the phrase you know quite well is when people say, what's the point? Nothing's going to change anyway. And I'm here to tell you that the point of this is for you to have a peaceful and valued sense of yourself. And you're actually doing this for you and for your own sanity and for your own growth. Number four, you need to recognize when your partner makes you feel badly about yourself. If you were a person that was in patterns of not expressing your emotions, know that your partner is now not used to you having emotional needs, and they might need some time. And don't forget that your partner may even not want to embrace the emotions, or may not know how to embrace your emotional side. If in fact you're not blaming, judging them and criticizing them, or even emotionally abusing them, and just sharing and continually feel unheard and criticized or even abused as a result, you need to come to terms to that maybe with your partner doesn't really want to change, or they don't have the emotional capacity to do the work of building emotional intimacy and a union between you guys. And there, you've got to decide whether they in fact are the right person for you. Can you live with that for the rest of your life?